Hey Jiu Jitsu family, it's Coach Roy here. Whenever I come across a practitioner in Jiu Jitsu that embodies excellence, I try to make sure that I can refer it directly to the students from the source. That's what I'm going to do today. Today I want to touch on the importance of mount and some extremely awesome details regarding the mount in Jiu Jitsu, pressure management, weight distribution, and I don't think anybody can say it better than Roger Gracie himself. Stay tuned, coming up next.
What's the best submission in Jiu Jitsu?
A choke, I would say.
From which position? If
Mount
I
or-
gave
mount-
you
mount or
$1
back?
billion to start in a position, like in a submission, and you only get the billion if you get the submission, which one would you start?
Cross-collar choke in the mouth.
Cross-collar choking them. Not from the back.
No. You have a better chance escaping from the back.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with the hooks?
Even with everything.
Do you think some people will disagree with you?
I don't care. I have a better escape. I have a better chance escaping from the back than if you mount on me, put my hands on my neck.
So
I've been that
if
many
you were
times.
facing yourself, and I will give you $1 billion to escape, you would pick
From the back. 1,000 times over. Like,
Really?
no
But
comparison.
you have like with hooks with like a triangle, like
Doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want.
like a body triangle. Okay.
Like
Really?
1,000 times over.
So
like,
what?
no question.
So to you, the mount is a super controlling position. It's not just
Because cross-collar choke in the mount, the moment that you put both hands on my neck, you have to, your arms needs to be very close to your body to attack. So that means there's very little space between us. So that means there's very little escape space for you to work on your escape.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment that you cannot bridge, let's suppose I have, the person has a good mount, so you cannot bridge him off. What else? You don't have space to try to work on your defense. Being in the back, I have all the space around me to work on my defense, and my arms, I have the mobility to bring them anywhere. So because of that, it gives you and me a much better chance. And
yeah.
I can move my body. If you're on my back, you cannot pin me. I cannot take you off my back. First, I need to defend the choke, but you have no control over my body. So that means there's still a lot of movement that I can try to use to escape. In the mount, there's no movement. I'm pinned down. I cannot move, and I have no space between us to escape.
Well, the argument against that, this is great, is that on the bottom of mount, I do have my hands between. So you're saying they're pinned. There's nothing
Between where?
I mean, you could get them in theory. You could somehow.
You can, but then there's no space. They'll be squeezed between our bodies.
If it's an incredible mount.
No, it does not mount. Like how standing. If I put both hands on your neck, if I'm going to go for the cross-collar choke, after I get my hands in, the next step is to pull you close to me. So it's this. My arms needs to be close
But
to
I
me.
can put. There's the hands that could do something.
They can come in, but there's very limited space between us.
Yes. No, I mean to push your body away to decrease
Only if
the
we're
power of the
standing, not if your back is against the floor.
choke. Sure. Okay. The argument against the mount is, or the argument for back controls being the most dominant position, is even though I have hands, I can't really use them effectively. As effective.
Not in the mount. There's no space.
In the mount, there's no space.
There's no space. You can try. I mean, you can squeeze your hand in. I mean, there's still things that you could do, but they're so limited.
So if you polled the 100 best competitors of all time, what do you think they would answer to that? Do you think most would agree with you?
I don't care. You will show me their skills, their ability to see.
Okay, so the perfect mount versus the perfect back control.
There's no question.
Okay, there's no question.
For me, I mean, argue with me, like show me, because I'm not being stubborn, because I've been
Scientific.
Exactly. I mean, so explain it to me why the back, it would be harder, it would be better to be in a position to finish than mount. If you can explain it to me why, I might change my mind.
I was trying to, but it's I don't have the cred. I'm like a middle school science student trying to talk to Einstein here. Okay.